Hey boys and girls, it's Chief Wynn with the Pittsfield Police Department here again. It's time for another story time with the Pittsfield Police Department. I found this book while I was reading to a class of kindergartners for Read Across America Day earlier this year, and I loved it so much that I asked my staff in the office to help me find it, and they did that. So today we're going to read Big Mike's Police Car. I couldn't resist. Big Mike's Police Car by Leslie McGuire, illustrated by Joe Mathieu. This is Big Mike. He's a police officer. Police officers work hard, helping people and keeping them safe. Big Mike arrives at the station house early in the morning. He waves to the officers heading home after the night shift. First, Big Mike goes to the locker room. His partner, Dave, is already there. Mike and Dave change into their uniforms. Other officers who work on their shift are also getting ready. "Morning, boys," says Big Mike. King, the police dog, is there too. King lives with Dave and comes to work with him each morning. After they change, Big Mike and the other police officers go to the briefing room. The sergeant gives everyone their assignments. He reminds Mike, Dave, and King to visit Apple Elementary School at 2 o'clock. Mike and Dave pick up their radios, their guns, and keys to their police car. In the parking lot, they check the equipment in their car. As soon as Mike, Dave, and King pull out of the parking lot, a call comes over the radio. "Two-car accident, Maple and Henry Streets, possible injuries." 10-4, Dave answers. "We're on our way." Big Mike switches on the siren and the lights on the roof. Other cars pull over to let them pass. At the scene, Ernie, a motorcycle officer, is directing traffic around the accident. Dave talks with the drivers. Big Mike calls for an ambulance, a tow truck, which race to the scene. Then another call comes over the radio. "Two missing boys on Crab Mountain." Big Mike and Dave speed off to Crab Mountain. Big Mike gets on the radio. He asks Mandy, the helicopter police officer, to start looking for the boys. Soon Mandy reports back to Big Mike. "I see a white jacket halfway up the mountain." Big Mike and Dave let King take the lead. They're glad he's along. He's good at sniffing out anything that's missing, including people. "Arf! Arf!" King starts barking. He's found the boys. Big Mike and Dave drive them home. Big Mike and Dave go to the park to eat lunch. Suddenly, Bill, a bicycle officer, rolls up. A picnic ham is missing. King tugs at his leash, and the officers follow him into the trees. It wasn't a thief after all. It was another dog. Big Mike and Dave let King make the arrest. It's 2 o'clock. Big Mike, Dave, and King head over to Apple Elementary School. They talk to the children about calling 911. They tell the class to dial 911 only when it's an emergency. Big Mike, Dave, and King get back in the car. A message comes over the radio. "Parade elephant on the loose, heading down Lantern Street." Big Mike and Dave meet Joe at the parade route. Joe is a mounted police officer. He tells Dave and Big Mike that Bessie was frightened by a backfiring truck and broke loose. They find Bessie happily munching hay outside a farm stand on Lantern Street. "Thank you, officers," say the relieved trainers. They take Bessie back to the parade. Finally, Big Mike, Dave, and King return to the station house. Big Mike and Dave sign in and check their email. Then they write up reports about everything that happened that day. When they're finished with their reports, it's time to go home and see their families. Big Mike, Dave, and King have helped a lot of people today. They can hardly wait to start again tomorrow. So that has been Big Mike's Police Car. As I said, that was written by Leslie McGuire and illustrated by Joel Mathieu. And I found that when I was reading for Read Across America Day. I loved it, and I hope you did too. See you the next time we get together for Story Time with the Pittsfield Police Department.